Alright, here we go. Yes, I still do these. I've been very busy. This is, of course, on Bluestorm. Beep, beep. We are going to do this now. Very important before we start this one. This was sent the 11th of November. Yeah, I'm already creating a backlog on account of not doing this. Lucky was spectating everyone, don't worry. He's gonna leave because it doesn't lag, so that's really great. So here we go, Bluestorm. That joke doesn't get old. I'll keep doing it. And it's important that you see Lucky Mook's gone. Lucky Mook is gone. Yes. It's important to note that I'm just gonna read the email that came with this. So if it was Zorda versus Tiny Reaver, nothing's gonna happen. These guys, fuck it. This replay features Tiny Reaver and Zorda. Yeah, of course. Okay. Tiny is a big ass noob, which is who the guy who sent me. Okay, Tiny Reaver. While Zorda play, I believe, his first PvP match. Now, this isn't PvP. This is a Terran versus the other race. But of course, it's player versus player. Imagine why I skipped over this replay first. But anyway, the game is set up pretty quickly with a lot of pressure, hit and draw, followed by some great events that keep the game intense. Hope you'll check it out, thank you, and keep up the good work. Well, I actually did do a lot of work recently. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really upload any replays, because that's the kind of thing what caused my giant hiatus. Yeah, but alright. But then, so, okay, keep up the good work, Tiny Reaver. Okay. So, first of all, Tiny Reaver is going to win, because he sent me a replay, probably. Scouting is going to be in favor of Tiny Reaver, but the replay is called You'll Scream. So all this cordial bullshit, all this being nice and saying, oh look, da-di-da-di-da, you'll scream. Now the thing is, I'm recording this at 11 at night, and several people in the house are already sleeping, so I am not going to scream. I'm probably going to be very disappointed. But there we are. If you're wondering what I've been doing besides working and sleeping, I've played a little bit of Stellaris again, the game I uploaded some things about before I did the whole reboot things, because nobody was watching it. That was fun. That's an immense time sink. Also, but I don't know if I'm going to be recording this or this is going to be a real thing. I've made a D&D campaign. And we've got Zerglings as well. 5th edition D&D campaign. And we'll see what happens with that. I've got a real life session that I won't be recording. Mostly because there's a lot of Dutch being spoken. But if it happens online, let's see what form it takes. And maybe after a couple of sessions I'll start recording it. Still don't really have the candidates yet. Asked a couple of people. And yeah, it's a full campaign that I wrote. And there's Zerglings here now. So there we go. Which are, there is a distinct lack of a certain element in turn versus egg play here, which might become interesting. Also very nice that even though we are going one base, well, Tiny Reaver is going one base Zerg, he's got 1,000 barrels in the back. And is doing quite well for himself. And we go, the fire bats are out, so that strategy is out of the fucking window. Okay, the scout has happened, so there's a little bit of bouncy around. Yeah, right. So more Zerglings and macro hatchery, which is what you want to do with 900 mils in the bank. The fucking macro hatch, because obviously minerals are no longer an issue at this point, so they no longer need to be invested in. So now, we are going to see the Zorda response, I'm sure, who is going to expand in as a natural, because it's not going to be used. Minerals, again, off the table. Doesn't matter anymore. Done for the rest of the game. We have a bunker and we have 2 fire bats. Let's see how that works out, shall we? So here we go. A little bit of a misstep there, going to gather up nicely, and here we go. Oh dear, they're in there, they're in there. There's another one there. And are they? Are they really? Ooh, there's a couple of hits here. And there's no medics, sadly. Medics have not yet been invented. Because he's probably only... Yeah, that doesn't work. He really is... This might be his first actual game with a human playing. So that's always interesting. That doesn't do anything. Hell, I've forgotten whether or not SCVs actually attack. No, they don't, do they, when they're in the bunker? Okay, positioning. Ah, he doesn't want to do it. Yeah, go around. Oh, look, lifting off. Very good. Very nice. Stimpack. Aha. That's it. See, this is Brood War. Okay, this is actually Brood War. This is being played in Brood War. So the medic is a thing. I don't know why you're waiting now. You finally are expanding. Okay, is anything? Gas. Very important to build 5 minutes into the game. He's waiting, but why the fuck is he waiting? He's waiting for the bunker to build. So actually, the single player instincts are correct. That's the only thing I can say here. Now there's a marine in there. There's a firebat. Yeah. He can't get in now. Oh dear lord. I haven't seen this kind of play since I played the campaign the first time. No, that's not true. He does have some micro. Where does that come from? Where the hell does that come from? After all this, you suddenly start microing the vulture? Oh god. It's been so long since I saw a firebat in a bunker. It's nice. It's a nice experience. But that vulture only got 2 hits on it. There's a discrepancy here, dude. These IPMs can't be right either. I'm sure there's a bug there somewhere because fuck that. No, that's not your side of the map, Reaver. Not your side of the map, mate. Yeah, there we go. Take out the important thing. That vulture just had to look in the direction of those lings and they fuck off. I mean, what? Okay, Reaver, my dear friend, what is... Well, this was November, so it's been a while, so I'm hoping some synapses have connected in your brain. You realize that this is now... You are actually forcing the Turtle Terran, which is something you will never want to do, because once they get really dug in there, this is going to be a very long game. I don't feel like a long game. I've had a long day. So no, I'm just doing this quickly, you know, to get a video out there. And this was the one that isn't a fucking 4-hour FFA that fucking Rick sent me. So out of the 50 that I have, which is good, because I need to promote the channel more again. I need to get into that because I feel kind of bad. Why is this even happening? Yeah, that Academy's gone. No, you're actually gonna back off from the single. No, he's not. He's not. He kind of is. He kind of is. Okay, fine. There you go. A medic! A fucking... And again, a straw! There's still one. You forgot one. Oh, yeah. Oh. 8 kills and 4 kills. That's not as bad. Well, 9 kills. That's actually not as bad as I thought it might have been. 7 kills on the vulture. Why? Was this the, and I quote, some great event to keep the game intense? Was that what that was? Because that's was not a great event. Nature's great events is like migration of large wildebeest. This was just sad, really. It was inevitable because there was a bunker with 2 Viabats in, so it was inevitable. It was gonna happen, but hold position. Who gives a shit? This is starting to look very much like the campaign. Yeah, I agree. Dude, just give up on the SCV hasn't even been hit yet. But the bunker's gonna go... Is it gonna go... Those poor Zerglings. 12 and 7 now. Yay, 11 on the tank already. He stopped doing it. He stopped. That bunker, that barracks is gonna be made. It's gonna start. No, it's not gonna be on fire. That's too bad. And again, schlink, schlink. Oh, I hope this SCV makes it. Oh no, no, no! Don't do that. Don't give him vision. Hey, it's done. There you go. See, not even on fire. Not a single flame. Right down in the middle. And the SCV survived as well. Fantastic. Are you really? Is that it? That's it. You have a lair now. And that's all we're gonna see. We're all gonna see is lings. That's all it's gonna be, is it? How? Oh, there's an overload. Now you lift off. More. Why are the fire bats not there? Why is the oh, the poor tank. Fire bats are good at the front line. I think you might have noticed that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. Don't go. Yeah, yeah. You want to put the tank. You were doing so. Oh my god, my god. Look at the missing. They missed 4 times. There's 75% chance to hit on cliff, so 25 missed chance. They missed 4 times. Didn't lift it off. He understands the concept. The grasp of the concept was there, but sadly faded. Aspire. You are going to do so well with those. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, are you you shitting me? Come on, he's mining from this. I mean, it's an insult, but he's mining. I don't know. He's got a bigger plan than yeah. Look at that. He's a little bit supply blocked. You know, happens to the best of us. There you go, planting him randomly. Oh, look. Yes, finally, slowly getting through that campaign spread there of Zerg-infested land. A lot of lings here. No upgrades, doesn't matter. There we go, we've got Mutalisks. This is going to end wonderfully. This is going to be great. No engineering bay. By a couple of Marines. Which, if you start microing these shits at the APM you're supposed to have, then I'm going to be very impressed. You're not. Oh, God. I mean, guys, if you're listening to this and you play the game, provide me with something. It's alright. I've been quiet, so not that many replays have come in. And the FFAs, they are also special. Oh look, he scouted the Mutalisk, so he now knows perfectly to build an engineering bay. That's a lot of Mutalisks now, though. Yeah, that might actually do something. And now, we're going to walk them in. Walk them in right on top. Yes, not bad. Oh my god, an engineering bay. He did. It's not being built anymore, but it's there. See, yeah, the tank's gonna go there. No. Yeah, again. Ah! There's some damage in there. Oh dear. Yeah, that's a good stim. And that's a dead mutant. And here come the cavalry. A for effort. See, but this is the problem that I knew was going to happen. You actually have quite a few Mutalisks, because a Zerg on 30 minutes should have had the map. But we don't judge. The Zerglings, sadly, victim of the economy, have been replaced by their flying compatriots. And again, the exact same thing. There's nothing in that bunker. There's no range on the Marines. We can forgive. A single missile turret is going to be the target of yet another attack. Really? Like, come on then. Holy Jesus Christ. The missile turret makes it. Why? How? There is no reason for that missile turret to exist there, for one, but... Okay. So still some things. But this is good practice, you know? Are you upgrading? I thought, yes. Very nice, very good. How about this guy? Nah. The missile turrets are... This is a beautiful base. This is aesthetically a beautiful base. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. It was a valiant bunker. It served its purpose. Oh, look, a drop! A Goliath drop, yeah. Okay. Oh, didn't see how many they killed. One, at least. No medics in here. So, alright, bit of a throwaway, but fine. Yeah. Plant the mines, please. Oh. So, again, fire bats. Good. Good units. Especially in the lower levels. Not as good versus air, but we know that. No need to state that. This, however, 80, almost 90 supply worth of things versus 66. The person who's had most of the advantage, air quotes. I really want to see the units lost tab. I really do. Because that's going to be impressive. This isn't his impressive army. Again, we are not going to see lurkers anytime soon, but we are going to see a breakout. This is the pivotal moment. Oh, God, don't do that. You know how Mutilus Micro... I mean, you're not going to do it. I understand you're not going to do it. But you understand the concept of Mutilus Micro. God, why is it always the Mutilisks? Because it's got this exact issue, doesn't it? They are very bad units. Mutilisks are only good because of all the mechanic fuckery. Look at this. Marines are both their counter and their target. That's what skill brings to the game. The Mutalisk is a shit unit, bad in every sense, except for the ability to be able to micro them. So, not even 12 of them. Oh god. Even this many, well, not many anymore. You have to focus a target, back off. Focus a target, back off. That's how Mutalisk Micro started to develop. You have to go back in history, but nobody has any historical knowledge of games because games are silly. Except most kids spend 90% of their time on it, and it's somehow still not important. But it's fine. This is a good push. It's not everything. There's some stragglers, and even the mighty firebats left behind, but that's okay. That's gonna be enough because there's nothing here. But the thing is, if you are a buddying Mutalisk user, then you are going to just go to the basics. Click a unit, back off. Click a unit, back off. And you'll sort of look cool doing it. But don't try to do the Jadong thing. Don't try to do the July thing where you do the 2 control groups and bullshit. Just don't even try. Just a single control group. Click and back off. Click and back off. The whole patrol attack thing or whatever the shit. It'll come later. But Jesus Christ, don't do what I just saw. It physically hurts as a player. It actually pulls the soul out for a moment. It hurts that much. No, you're not gonna GG here. Why, at any point, would you GG here? I mean, I understand you're both at the top of your game. But you just look at that minerals and gas and you didn't even lose a fucking hatchery, man. Granted, you should have had 15 because you had map control the entire fucking game without even fucking trying. That map should have been covered in creep. But, interesting game to come back to. I want to see how much died. It's gonna be awful. Yeah, just shy of 200. Damn. Okay. Actually, killed one more than Zerg lost. It's interesting. Probably friendly fire. Anyway, guys, there you go. This was a bit of a more muted cast, but I'm gonna try and keep up with it. There's a lot of things I need to get back to and try and get sorted. And this is the easiest because it's just me talking to a screen for a couple of minutes. Anyway, GG's, bye-byes, and yes, people are still bad at this game. Hurrah.